Hello everybody. In this video, I will try to explain you one more important thing about Shatabhisha Nakshatra. Shatabhisha Nakshatra is often associated with etheric realm. You may think, what is etheric realm? See, the etheric realm is a concept from metaphysics basically, and also if you see the people talking about spirituality and following some spiritual traditions, they also use this word, this etheric realm. And this etheric realm, it basically refers to a non-physical layer of reality. So what is this non-physical layer of reality? See, this non-physical layer of reality exists just beyond the material world, and it is considered the first layer of the aura or energy body, right? So the first layer of the aura or energy body, every physical body has energy body. So this energy body has first layer. So that first layer is actually this etheric realm. And Shatabhisha Nakshatra is associated with this etheric realm. You might not have understood it completely, but I will tell you something more about this, right? So this etheric realm is considered to be the first layer of the aura or your energy body, and that serves as a bridge between the physical body and higher spiritual dimensions. So between your physical body and the higher spiritual dimension, there is something present. That something is etheric realm. And see, how you can imagine, how you can think of this etheric realm. First of all, it is believed to be the energetic template of the physical body, maintaining and sustaining it. It is actually energetic template of the physical body. And see, when you're talking about Shatabhisha Nakshatra, you talk about healing, you talk about Reiki healing, right? So this particular Reiki healing happens through this particular etheric realm only. How the transfer of the energy happens from the higher spiritual dimension to your physical body, right? So that is through this etheric realm. So this energetic template, this etheric realm, basically carries vital life force. This vital life force is basically called as prana, or it's in Japanese they say ki. So there is a healing connection, if you observe, to this etheric realm. See, many energy healing systems like Reiki healing, pranic healing, they all work by cleansing or energizing the etheric realm basically. See, because imbalances here are thought to eventually manifest as physical illness, right? So the imbalances in this etheric realm are actually responsible for your physical illness. So if you are able to correct the energies of this etheric realm, then yes, we can do something related to physical illness as well. And it is not detectable by normal senses. This etheric realm is not detectable by your normal senses. See, the physical world, if you observe, in the physical world, you can sense everything. You can see, touch, smell. You can feel it, right, in the physical dimension. But this particular etheric realm, you cannot sense. It is not detectable by normal senses. So unlike the physical world, the etheric plane is not visible or measurable through conventional scientific instruments. So it is perceived through intuitive or psychic means. And it's a kind of subtle force, it's a kind of vibration. So this realm involves a kind of electromagnetic force, and it is often described in the Reiki healing also. So this connects it with phenomena like Reiki healing, like pranic healing, and these are all connected to this Shatabhisha Nakshatra, the healing nakshatra. And this Shatabhisha Nakshatra is said to be influenced by etheric or heavenly electric forces. There's a higher plane connection to this etheric realm. So the etheric realm is just one layer above it, or more refined levels like the astral level, right? So these levels basically they govern deeper aspects of consciousness and existence. So basically I want to tell you, Shatabhisha Nakshatra is connected to this particular etheric realm, which is acting as a bridge between your physical body and higher spiritual dimension. So the etheric realm is the energetic level closest to the physical body, is very, very closest to the physical vital body, and it acts as a bridge between your physical body and higher spiritual dimension, right? So whenever you talk about Shatabhisha Nakshatra, you talk about etheric realm. And you may think, what else is the connection? So we're talking about Reiki healing, we're talking about alternative healing methodologies when we talk about Shatabhisha Nakshatra. And another important thing, so in order to understand the energy of Shatabhisha Nakshatra, another important thing that we talk about are crop circles. You may think, what are these crop circles? You can see them, So crop circles are actually the large, often intricate geometric patterns that mysteriously appear in fields, right? Like you see the cereal crops like wheat or barley, right? It happened in England so many times. You might have seen in the news also the kind of geometrical shapes formed in the fields. So they are usually formed overnight and exhibit such precision that the plants are bent, with no visible damage. That's a mystery, right? See, some believe these formations are man-made, while others view them as phenomena with unexplained or even extraterrestrial origins. And this particular crop circles are associated with the energy of Shatabhisha, because they are also acting as a connection between the physical world and the spiritual world or some kind of extraterrestrial world. So Shatabhisha energy basically acts as a bridge between the physical world and some higher dimension world or some extraterrestrial world. Why? Because see, Shatabhisha is a Vedic nakshatra that deeply linked with mysticism, healing, and secrets. Right? So, this crop circles, why they are relating this crop circles to Shatabhisha? A mystical and hidden nature are associated with these crop circles, right? And these crop circles are basically the circles. They have, if you see the structures of crop circles, you might be seeing lot and lot of circles, right? So the circular symbolism and the mysticism or the hidden nature associated with these crop circles, and also there is an etheric connection because they are formed overnight. They are formed overnight, right? So it's a kind of some other world connection to the physical world. So that's where the etheric aspect of this particular nakshatra is coming into the picture in crop circles. See, basically the etheric aspect of this particular nakshatra relates to the electric forces of the etheric or the heavenly realm. The electric forces present in the heavenly realm or the etheric realm, you can say. So these electric forces are basically the Shatabhisha energy only. Shatabhisha is a deeply mystical nakshatra that can open one's consciousness to the highest realms. And its empty circle symbolism highlights the truth that all creation arises from nothingness and dissolves back into it. So this modern day phenomena that we're talking about, the crop circles, is directly connected with this nakshatra, because these crop circles remain a mystery to those who are unwilling to accept realities beyond the material world. Because see how in 2 seconds of time overnight these would be formed in the fields. I will explain you more. See, 90% of these formations, if you observe, 90% of these formations occur in the wheat fields of a small agricultural area in England. It's the agricultural area is known as the Wiltshire Plains. Right? So even you can see the ancient sites are also in this region. The ancient mystical things also are in this Wiltshire Plains only. So there is a connection to some higher dimension world, to the physical world, right, here in this area. So this crop circle is a famous example. The electric forces present in the etheric realm, and these crop circles are the best examples of Shatabhisha Nakshatra energy. See, many crop circles are complex geometric patterns based on universal mathematical principles like golden ratio. You know that 1.618, that is the golden ratio, is known as the golden mean as well. Right? See, some of them resemble ancient mandalas if you see the geometric patterns. And some of them are something like petaled sacred chakras that lie within our astral bodies. So they are referred to as crop circles due to the extensive use of circular designs in these intricate patterns, if you observe. And what's most astonishing is that these patterns are formed with a very granular accuracy, you can say, without damaging or displacing a single wheat plant. They're formed in the wheat fields or barley fields. Some crop circles, if you observe, they spread over 300 feet, are formed within seconds, and only one has ever been filmed while forming. And 2-3 seconds, just they are formed, just out of 2-3 seconds they are formed. And if you see the authentic footage captured, it has 4 roundish white lights. They are interpreted as, of course, the earthly spirits. They're forming a circle in 2-3 seconds. You just see the crop circles on internet. These are mind-boggling. These are really surprising, right? So basically, Shatabhisha is associated with this kind of mysteries and puzzles as well, because the mysteries and puzzles that have this kind of connection between the physical world and the higher dimension, that we are calling it as etheric realm. That etheric realm connected mysteries are associated with Shatabhisha. Not all the mysteries, because Shatabhisha Nakshatra is associated with etheric realm. And that is why this pranic healing, Reiki healing, this kind of healing techniques, they are also associated with Shatabhisha. Right? And Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, his ascendant is in Shatabhisha, and also in the ascendant he has 2 more planets. It's something like 3 times of Shatabhisha energy is in his ascendant. That's where he, people believe that he was talking to Ma Kali. See the connection between the physical world and the higher dimension world. Right? See, the messages of these crop circles are very clear to those with real knowledge, and once a critical mass of people reaches these understanding, that's something like we all would start believing some great connection between us and some higher dimension worlds. So this is about etheric realm and the electric forces. I'm talking about, see, electricity. We talked in our previous videos, in the physical world, the electricity that you're seeing, that is also related to Shatabhisha. But actually, if you talk about the true Shatabhisha energy, that is, the true Shatabhisha energy is the electric forces present in the etheric realm. That particular energy, what you can call it as a life energy, right? It's a kind of life energy that is running between the physical world that you're seeing and the higher dimension world that you are unable to see, of course. But between these 2 worlds, there is some energy that's completely connecting these 2 energies. That's a kind of life force. That's a kind of electric force. That electric force is Shatabhisha energy. And that electric force is what is forming as the etheric realm. Hope you got it. What is the Shatabhisha energy, and why this whole Reiki healing and all these things that we're talking, the mystical things, right? The kind of healing that Shatabhisha can do, right, is by this time you are clear about that, right? So thanks for watching this video. We'll talk about much more interesting things about Shatabhisha Nakshatra in our future videos, and even I will try to post more and more interesting things about other nakshatras as well. It's not just about discussing the nakshatras and all this stuff. I will try to elaborate in my future videos what is actually the energy corresponding to that particular nakshatra, why these things are associated with that particular nakshatra. The research continues, and the kind of, you know, uh, videos will make would go on, you know. Thanks for watching this video.